Holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines.
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Now here's Barnes. All by himself. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo with the block. Holmgren inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Fires from 14. Leonard's shot's good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Barnes, no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Now here's Holiday. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
Maxey passes to Lillard. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pritchard's checked in for Holiday. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lillard finds Barnes. Back to Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Oh, rejected by Lillard. And they're on the run.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Barnes. And it's all tied up.
The defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work, but they still can't stop him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Portis, he's checked in for Barnes. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Reeves. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Here's Wembanyama. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. Here's Reeves. Finished off the break.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Maxey against Leonard. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pritchard, the pass to Leonard. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. And it's Holmgren missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Leonard, here we go. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Portis with a screen on Leonard. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 4, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's George. We've got Suggs. Josh Giddey out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Portis in at center. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Barnes. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. Paul George out there with DeAndre Ayton. Kobe White out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Portis in at the 5. We've got Paul George. Malik Monk is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Trey Murphy out there with Barnes. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Reeves. Portis with a screen on Holiday. The open J off the mark.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Suggs. No made baskets yet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over to the left wing from downtown. Barnes with the rebound. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Ayton, a screen on Barnes. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Now here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Barnes. 5 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1, very fluid.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maxey finds Suggs. Lots of room. Monk grabs the miss. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Leonard. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Inside, here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Pass to George. Now Leonard takes a 3. Again, the miss by Leonard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lillard outside. It's deflected.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
1:05 left in the second period. Maxey against Holiday. Great look there, but off target. Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Holmgren. Now Holiday from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Here's Lillard. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard for 3. No good there. Three-pointer. No good that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 2. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. The lead is 2. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Denied by Leonard.
Wow, the Claw doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Outside Barnes. Back to Lillard. Wembanyama, screen on Holiday. The baseline, Jay. Lillard converting inside.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Giannis with the rebound. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the paint. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the left side wing. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Now Lillard, 11 points in the game. The 3. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
Leonard outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Here's Leonard. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Maxey passes to Wembanyama. Over Antetokounmpo. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Leonard. And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. Kawhi Leonard, number 1.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Pritchard's checked in for Holiday. Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. The shot by Reeves, no good. Leonard on the wing. pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Holmgren. The three is up. Chet from range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. The jump hook. Got it.
Now, Jawn is preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Lillard passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too much for him inside.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Reeves against Leonard. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Here's Leonard. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Antetokounmpo against Portis. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 16.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Lillard left side. And they'll get another chance. The shot by Reeves, no good. Gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. George's shot is off. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Suggs finds Lillard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Up 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Trey Murphy. Suggs is out there with Maxey. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Here's Leonard. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Well, all of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George, illustrating his ability to anticipate that time, and a great play on the ball.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey, that's good. George with it. Ayton, a screen on Reeves. For 3, George. Rebounded by Suggs. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Holiday against Maxey. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Shoots from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. And it's blocked.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
Wembanyama's checked in for Portis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
For three, Maxey. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And it's rejected. Pass to Maxey. All alone. And he nails that one right through the heart. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Spins. Here's George. It's Monk on the wing. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Maxey, and it's Monk missing. Left side Maxey. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. Holiday passes to Leonard. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Maxey finds Suggs. That one falls.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Leonard. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Holmgren, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And clutch stuff from Kawhi, showing why he's been a Finals MVP 2 times over.
Here's Lillard. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter here. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Holmgren. Holiday from long range. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard on the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Now Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside, forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Back to Holmgren. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Holmgren. Antetokounmpo with it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
.26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
There's 6 seconds left in the game, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Fires away from way outside. Off target. And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.